This summer, we visited the Phillip and Patricia Frost Museum. Say that 5 times fast. The Frost Museum of Science, not once, but twice. In late June, it was me, Bella, London, and Alex. Then in early August, it was me, Naomi, London, and Alex. Parking is $18 or $11 for members, but it's also right in front of the metro rail. So if you take the rail over, you don't have to park. Walking up to the big artsy building in downtown Miami, you feel a sense of anticipation. The kids were buzzing with energy both times, running ahead towards the entrance, pointing at the architecture, and eager to see what's inside. Once you step into the center area of the building, you know that you're about to embark on a full day of exploring science from every angle. One of the first galleries that we explored was AI, more than human. So it kind of went through, how AI has evolved and different things that AI could be used for. And one thing London fell in love with, because she's allergic to dogs, was an AI robotic dog. She begged for it, but it's a little out of our price range for a toy dog. Another favorite was Feathers to the Stars, where the story of flight unfolds from feathered dinosaurs to rockets, walking past models of birds and planes, and it really drives home how humans borrow from nature to take to the skies. The kids also had a blast making paper airplanes to see whose was more aerodynamic. It gave you the instructions to build the airplane, and then you put it in the little ejector, and it shot off. And then there was the meLab, which ended up being the most memorable part of both visits. In June, when Bella was with us, the exhibit was interactive and lighthearted. There were stations that you played games and rolling cylinders. It had emotions on one side and words on the other, so you had to say the word with the emotion that it landed on. And the kids had some laughs with that, trying to guess which emotion you were trying to portray. Then there was an area about the 5 senses where it talked about how different things can affect your mood. Patient man, Randy Lightheart, 15 years old. Patient reports experiencing nausea and difficulty eating that has become worse over the last 2 weeks. The patient is fatigued, you know what that means? Yeah. And weak. There is a strong fruity smell on his breath. Smell him. What does it smell like? Does it smell fruity? No. Okay. So, I'm going to guess ketoacidosis. But in August, when we returned with Naomi, that same section was different. This time, there were digital screens showing the x-rays with muscle layers and even gas buildup of actual deceased individuals.
Stop. See this guy.
London.
This guy. Is this the same?
This is a lady. Oh, she's dead. So muscles and fat. So the red part is her muscles, and the beigeish is fat. No, she wasn't fat. They were both wide-eyed and trying to make sense of just how many injuries that woman had suffered. It was intense, but it sparked conversations about health, safety, and what our bodies can endure. See, she's in a body bag, so she doesn't have any clothes or shoes or anything.
Oh, wow. She broke her foot right there.
Oh, you saw it? Hold on.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that was bad.
Look, London.
Look, London, look. London, look. She broke her foot
This lady died in a car accident. What other? Look for more broken bones. Oh. From the back, her rib broke. See? No, no, I think that's when they put when they measure it. The man had it too.
It's supposed to be in a body bag. So this is an image of that. Oh, that's that. Oh.
Naomi.
No, like look, this white stuff is that. This red stuff is muscle.
So yeah, you can't. Oh yeah, you can see the broken bone there.
And plus, the
Yeah.
wrist is like sticking out.
Yeah.
And the foot. It's just good. It's gas. Oh wow, the foot here. Oh my god.
Of course, no visit to the Frost Museum would be complete without the aquarium. It's spread across 3 levels. It takes you from the surface waters of South Florida all the way to the depths of the Gulf Stream. Both trips, the kids were drawn straight to the stingray pool. It's advertised as a touch experience, but in reality, the pool is about 2 feet deep, and they don't want you to submerge your arm. The stingrays usually stay near the bottom, out of reach, but every once in a while one would glide near the surface, so they did finally get their touch, but most of the time the kids were left reaching into the water with no luck. That was probably their biggest disappointment. But beyond that, the aquarium was beautiful. Sharks cut silently through the water, schools of fish swirled around like living clouds. Jellyfish were glowing in the soft neon, drifting as they belonged in outer space. There is that huge tank, but there's also many small ones. Another area that the kid enjoyed was the River of Grass. It's a playful, immersive space. By the Everglades. On the rooftop, we checked out the Sunspot. It's an interactive zone all about solar energy. The kids tried out the activities, showing us how the sun powers our planet. Also a pretty cool sundial. And from up there, you also get incredible views of Miami. So, we had to take some pictures. One part that we loved was the planetarium. Sitting in a massive dome, leaning back in the dark while Liam Neeson's voice guides you through the cosmos. It feels like you're actually drifting through space. Stars, galaxies, and planets fill your entire vision. It's calming and awe-inspiring at the same time. And I'm not gonna lie, the time that Bella was with me, it was great because I had another adult there. I took a power nap. I took a much-needed power nap. In the end, our 2 trips to the Frost Museum gave us 2 very different but equally memorable experiences. The only exhibit that really changed between that period was the meLab. Everything else was pretty much the same, but there's a lot, so we focused on different things at different times. With Bella, the meLab was lighter and fun with plenty of hands-on learning, and with Naomi, things got a little more intense in the meLab. The kids saw science in a more real, sometimes sobering way. The stingray pool didn't quite live up to the expectations, but the aquarium, planetarium, and outdoor exhibits balance it out. Is Frost the most amazing science museum in the world? Definitely not, but it gave us time together, it sparked curiosity, and it led to conversations we wouldn't have had otherwise. And that's what makes it worth the visit.